December 4, 2024. A crisp morning in Manhattan. Brian Thompson, the CEO of UnitedHealthcare, steps out of the Hilton Hotel, unaware that a masked gunman is waiting between two parked cars. In seconds, shot rings out and Thompson collapses. The killer flees on a bicycle, leaving behind bullet casing etched with words, "Deny, defend, depose." 5 days later, police arrest 26-year-old Luigi Mangione, a man with no criminal record but a manifesto against corporate greed. Was this a calculated act of vengeance or a cry for justice? Welcome to the Secret Tales Chronicles, where we unravel the truth behind America's most shocking crimes. Today, we dive into the Luigi Mangione case, a murder that divided the nation. At 6:45 a.m., outside the Hilton Hotel on West 54th Street, Brian Thompson, a 50-year-old father of two, was walking to UnitedHealthcare Investor Conference. A man in a black ski mask emerged from between two cars, fired a 9mm pistol with a silencer, and struck Thompson multiple times. Thompson died on the sidewalk as bystanders fled. The shooter claimed and methodically hopped on an e-bike and vanished into the city. Police later found shell casings inscribed with "Deny, Defend, and Depose," terms linked to insurance companies, tactics to avoid paying claims. This wasn't a random attack, it was a message. Brian Thompson was a Minnesota native and a rising star in a corporate America. As UnitedHealthcare CEO, he led one of the nation's largest health insurers, a company with over $300 billion in annual revenue. To some, he was a dedicated executive navigating to a complex industry. To others, he symbolized a system that prioritized profits over patients. Thompson was in New York for an investor meeting, a routine event that placed him in a wrong place at the wrong time. His death left his family, colleagues, and the industry in shock, raising questions about why he was targeted. Luigi Nicholas Mangione, 26, did not fit the profile of a typical killer. A University of Pennsylvania graduate with degrees in engineering, he was a former valedictorian from a wealthy Maryland family. But beneath the surface, Mangione was struggling. He battled chronic health issues, Lyme disease, irritable bowel syndrome, and severe back pain from spondylitis, which required spinal fusion surgery in 2023. Mangione's writings reveal his growing anger towards the healthcare system. In a manifesto found in his backpack, he condemned insurance companies for putting profits over care. One chilling note uncovered by the Hidden True Crime podcast detailed his mother's struggles with UnitedHealthcare, where a $6,000 deductible delayed her treatment. Was they personal, or was Mangione fighting a broader war? For 5 days, the New York Police Department and FBI hunted the killer. Mangione had checked into an Upper West Side hostel using a fake New Jersey ID, performed reconnaissance around the Hilton, and built a 3D printed ghost gun with a silencer. On December 9th, a McDonald's employee in Altoona, Pennsylvania, 275 miles from New York City, recognized Mangione from news alerts. Police swarmed the restaurant, finding a backpack with a gun, a silencer, a manifesto, and a fake ID matching the hostel's records. Mangione was arrested, but his legal team now claims police violated his rights with a warrantless search. Charged with first-degree murder as an act of terrorism, Mangione faces the death penalty in federal court. But the case is far from over. The Luigi Mangione case has ignited a firestorm. On X and TikTok, some call him a folk hero, praising his stand against the healthcare greed. Merchandise like free Luigi t-shirts and Mangione Merino sweaters were sold online. A Seattle mural depicted him as a 90-year-old Luigi, and inmates chanted "Free Luigi" during a News Nation broadcast. But others see him as a cold-blooded killer, arguing his actions glorify violence. The case has fueled calls for healthcare reform, with polls showing many Americans sympathize with Mangione's frustrations, if not his methods. Meanwhile, his defense fights to dismiss state charges citing double jeopardy and police misconduct. As the trial looms in December 2025, one question remains: what drove a normal guy to murder? The murder of Brian Thomas wasn't just a crime, it was a spark that lit a national debate. Was Mangione a vigilant seeking justice or a man consumed by rage? As we await his trial, the case focuses to confront on hard truths about healthcare, justice, and morality. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know which case should we cover next on the Secret Tales Chronicles. If you found this deep dive gripping, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more true crime stories. Until next time, keep seeking the truth.